I tell you what though, folks, that's bloody nice. That is really... That is bloody lovely.
It's kind of crazy that the 10th film in a franchise comes out and it ends up being arguably the best in the series. I mean, seriously, it's better than that one, better than that one, better than that one, and better than that one.
It's better than... It's the greatest. Strong, beefy, huge, gigantic.
Saw X is a damn good time, and I'm not even the biggest Saw fan. I love the first film and consider Saw 2 to be good, but I can live without the rest of the franchise. Sorry, Hoffman fanboys. So the fact that this newest one takes place between the first and second Saw really made me hyped for Saw X, and it delivered. First off, the fact that this is the first Saw film to make Jigsaw the front and center protagonist makes you scratch your head and ask, why wasn't this the premise to begin with? He's always been the most interesting character in all these movies, but because of Saw 3, the writers were always trying to work around the fact that our main guy is dead. And because of that, this series just became this jumbled mess that eventually got away from what made the first couple of Saw films so good. But now we're back, baby. John Kramer's leading the charge, and because of that, we got a damn good movie. As I mentioned before, Saw 10 takes place between Saw 1 and 2, and has John coming across a group of people that claim to have this miracle cure cocktail for terminally ill cancer patients. Feeling like he may have a second chance at life, John goes to Mexico for the procedure, only to find out that all these are total scam artists who take advantage of dying cancer patients. And as the trailer says,
of all the men to cheat, you picked John Kramer?
So now we have the usual Saw film tropes with people trying to escape gnarly traps in order to survive. Some of the things that really stood out to me in Saw 10 was how emotional it got compared to other films in the series. It takes a good amount of time setting up John's situation and making you really feel for the guy, even though he is as messed up as one can get. But Saw 10 says, yeah, well, at least for this one, he's a good guy.
Hooray!
A problem I've had with other movies was the fact that Jigsaw has this moral code and designs his traps in a way that are always winnable, but sometimes you see the traps, the people in the traps, and go, damn dude, do they really deserve that? And is this even winnable? And I know that was part of Amanda and Hoffman's characters, the fact that they purposely made unwinnable traps which Jigsaw disapproved of, but even in his own traps with him being alive sometimes didn't seem very fair. But in this movie, you hate every single one of these people and want to see them suffer. We know the history of the other Saw films, but this one felt like a standalone scenario that doesn't need the audience to have seen any other films in the series. You just have a terminally ill man getting back at sick, twisted people who took advantage of him. But that sick old man just happens to be Jigsaw. Damn, sucks to be you. On a technical aspect, this movie looks like a Saw film. You know, the dirty greens and yellows with the fast editing. It's classic Saw. None of that made-for-TV movie look like Saw 7 or squeaky clean look of Jigsaw. To me, it is the best written, acted, and directed film in the series. The only thing that was off to me was the wig they put on Amanda. What the hell was that? Now, I'll always love the first Saw the most, but even that film has its flaws. So just in the realm of technical filmmaking, I gotta say that Saw 10 is a better made film than any other film in the series. But because of my nostalgia for the first film, I can't put this above it when ranking the franchise. But it's definitely my number 2 now, dethroning the very good Saw 2. Now let's be real. Crowning Saw 10 as one of the best in the series isn't saying that Saw 10 is this amazing life-changing film. This series has a really low bar for quality. But I don't think anyone out there is saying the Saw films are incredibly well-made films. They're just bloody good fun, and sometimes a new entry comes out that is better than the previous one, and other times, it's hot garbage. But I think Saw 10 struck gold with its premise, and I'll be interested to see how they followed up, because I think this movie will perform well because of word of mouth, and it's getting the best reviews the series has ever gotten. So we'll no doubt be getting another film. I just hope the quality of 10 is also applied to 11. All in all, guys, I thought Saw 10 was a really good movie, especially for die-hard Saw fans. It hits all the right beats while also changing up the formula in great ways. It's friendly for newcomers while also satisfying those who have stuck around with this franchise throughout the years. Not sure if they can repeat this again, but whenever the next installment comes out, I'll be there.
Live or die. Make your choice.